We miss traveling. But there are things about traveling we never miss. Things that boil our blood, heat up our head, destroy the wiring in our body. I don't know what that means. Cause nothing in life is perfect. Even though you try to escape life's problems by traveling, traveling itself is no exception to its own problems.
I'm Zabi from Zabi Koi. This channel is all about traveling and sharing my traveling experiences. And today I'm going to talk about 10 worst things about traveling. Hope you enjoy it.
Number 10. Overcrowded destinations.
Traveling has become very affordable compared to 20 years ago thanks to budget airlines covering the entire world. Add social media giving a major exposure to it, and certain places in the world have become extremely overcrowded. The problem with having a crowd is that often it kills the image that we had in our mind. You know that hand-like bridge in Vietnam? You need to go there at sunrise just to make sure you get an empty bridge picture. Some places even mark where to take the best picture from, and everyone just stands there and it becomes even messier.
Number 9. Carrying luggage.
This is a luggage. It's nice, it has wheels, but god damn it can be heavy. Wheels can't take stairs or broken roads, and it gets a lot worse if the wheels get broken. Backpacks, you say? Ha! Wait till your hiking becomes Brokeback Mountain. You can be stronger than the strongest gorilla, but carrying luggage over a long walking distance is literal pain. Especially for me. I carry my camera gear and my back is as strong as a Kit Kat bar.
Number 8. Bad travel partners.
Codependency on traveling is critical just like chemical reactions. If it's bad, it's disastrous. I don't know, I never studied chemistry. Imagine one of the travel partner is disappointed. All the money is wasted, he or she says. Bad travel partners can ruin your entire trip with their unexpected behaviors, mismatched routines, and something you find out they are incompatible to live with you. And often it's the bad travel partner who suffer themselves. What a backfire.
Number 7. Instagram destinations.
Instagram, the thing that creates nice things and then kills it. Just like humans do. I mentioned how traveling destinations can become very crowded these days. You can give a lot of that credit to Instagram. Whether it's Cappadocia balloons or that swing in Bali, some places have become too cliched thanks to Instagram. These places were often rare gems. Well, they still are. But now they seem to have lost their soul. The problem is more and more people are traveling to Instagram places for pictures only. You only see far fewer younger generations caring about the history or geographical significance of a destination. Who cares when you can get 1,000 likes in just one tap of a button? I say destinations, but I think it's the problem with the influencers.
Number 6. Budget problems. You know it already, traveling is more affordable than it ever used to be.
But it's still a very expensive hobby to have, especially when it comes to international flights. A decent distance can get you started from $1,000 to even $2,000. I'm looking at you, Argentina. But even if it's a very short distance and a cheap place like Thailand, you might still have to stop yourself from doing a lot of fun stuff that you really want to do, because it's just too damn expensive for you. Like scuba diving, base jumping, bungee jumping, skydiving, pretty much anything that has to do with diving and dying.
Number 5. Airplane travel.
I hate airplane travels. If you are not freaking rich, your seats are probably very tight. Yes, it's the same for buses, but in case of planes, 80% of the times it's just a blank blue view from your window. The food is often bad, going to the toilet takes years of planning, you have to live with people falling on you, kids crying, people shouting, and people not knowing what to do with the freaking seatbelt. Did I even mention that people get up from their seats 10 minutes before even the door has opened? Summary is, I hate airplane travels. It might feel better in first class, but I was not born with a silver spoon on my mouth.
Number 4. Airport hassles.
If only airplanes were the only bad thing about transportation. But no, everything before and after is usually worse. When airport experience is good, it's because every single element fell in place. But when it goes wrong, it's often harassment. From the daunting task of getting past immigration, putting up a strip show for the security, planes getting delayed, expensive food and souvenirs staring at your money, to the countless hours of waiting for your luggage to arrive. The entire flow of getting in and out of an airport is one of the worst experiences a human can have. And it's way worse if you do not come from a developed nation.
Number 3. Traps and scams.
People equal, said Slipknot. We agree, said us. As much as people in every part of the world are nice, kind, very warm and welcoming, some can also be extremely mischievous. I'm not just talking about thieves, but trappers and scammers come in different form with their creative ideas. Some force you into a situation where you have to buy from a particular shop. Some will offer you a limousine ride throughout the city. Only then you find out that his limousine is an actual cart. But the saddest of all is when someone acts very nice, warm and welcoming and then charges you 5 times the usual rate because you are a tourist. I still remember you old woman in Hanoi who put up bananas on my shoulder.
At number 2. Returning home.
You see, despite everything I've mentioned, traveling is one of the most fulfilling experiences in life. Regardless of what you do, who you are, where you have been, it's one thing that everyone loves. It's the route to escape, to clear your mind, and find some peace within yourself. And it sucks when you have to come back to your daily life. Post-trip depression is real, people. Look it up. This PTD can hit hard when you open your unread work emails. And if you are as unlucky as I am, it ends as soon as you hear hundreds of cars honking at each other in a mile-long traffic just outside the airport.
And at number 1. Visa applications.
If you have a highly ranked passport, this probably isn't in your list, but that is not the case for the majority of the world. If you're from a third world country, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Visa application can be the start and end of the road for most of us. The long form that they give you to fill up is always longer than you can ever expect. They ask you for your entire family, work, education, and travel history. Then they take your travel plan. You give them your bank detail. After that, you pay a big processing fee and then you wait. You wait for weeks, even months with no sign where your passport is. And then when it all ends, you see that your visa application has been rejected. Although this is not the case for every single country, some of the countries can be extremely rigid. But for us travelers, we never give up because we love traveling. And that was my 10 worst things about traveling. Let me know what would be in your list, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because the next video will be about the 10 best things about traveling.